Shalom.
Shalom, family.
This is another segment of Ask Watchman. We have a gentleman by the name of, on his screen name is Dion88 on Watchman Reports, and he asks this question concerning commandments, job, and living situations. Okay, this is his message. He says, Shalom, Watchman Yahoo. I have questions I hope you can answer. I am a brother that's in over-the-road truck, just an over-the-road truck driver. I spend most of my time living on the road and away from home. Also, I don't have a place to stay or a car. And being in the truck, I get convicted a lot because I can't keep the commandments with my current living conditions, like the Sabbath or certain foods I'm supposed to eat. Plus, I want to be blessed with a wife and a family one day. So I was hoping you could have some answers on my situation. I want a different job, but I don't have a place to live to put my stuff or transportation. So I would be a blessing. It would be a blessing if you would respond or make a video about it for the brothers and sisters with similar issues. So shalom, Yah bless. Okay.
That one was kind of interesting to me because we know a lot of people that are in the so-called truth that are over-the-road truck drivers.
Yeah.
And I remember when we first saw this question posted on the site, it just kind of it really stuck out to me because we have this dream and this vision of seeing our people come together, but even before the Most High gathers us and put us back in our own land, because we don't know when that's going to take place. What do we do now? And it was kind of like one of those things. We know a lot of people, a lot of Israelites already have a lot of land, right? And doing different things. And I thought it would be interesting if our brothers and sisters who are over-the-road truck drivers, if those who had land had little cottages or something like that on the land. So if they're in your neck of the woods, it would be nice to of course, you got to be people that are trustworthy,
yeah.
right? But it would be awesome if our brothers and sisters who are over-the-road truck drivers could say, okay, I'm going to stop by and I'm going to lay my head down over here for a couple of days, while I'm not driving, what have you. That would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be.
Because that, I can imagine that it can get lonely out there on the road. But for this brother in particular, I would say pray.
Yeah.
Really entreat the Most High about changing your situation. And because we have set up this prayer for the weekend, of course, we are to pray every day, okay? Yeah. But as a group, we have set up Friday at 7, Shabbat morning at 11:30, and Sunday at 7 in the evening, okay? And so it's little things like this that we definitely want to put before the Most High in prayer, that our brothers and sisters who are in these situations, that the Most High can give them answers to their situations.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, brother, I want to tell you, I understand what you're going through, and for by no means should you quit your job, but keep working that truck driver's job and keep seeking the Most High and asking Him to bless you with a better job, maybe in an area that you may want to settle down in. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what areas you might want to settle down in, but if you come across an area that you feel maybe a good area to settle down, and everything that you're looking for in an area is there, mm-hmm. and seeking the Most High, and maybe you can find a local driving job that's in that area, so that you'll be able to do these things that you want to do as far as keeping the Sabbath and eating right. And all of those things are very important, because I'm going to tell you right now, this food is so, mm-hmm. It's important that we as a people, I get it now. I truly get it now when the scripture says put a knife to your throat if you be a man given into appetite. Mm-hmm. Because if you got a hearty appetite, that stuff you're eating on a regular basis is actually a slow kill. Mm-hmm. You're eating stuff that's poison. I mean, it's just crazy. But on that note, I just want to tell you, brother, keep seeking the Most High, so that you can finally find yourself a place where you can start settle down. You know, a place that maybe you go through and you can settle down and get yourself a apartment or wherever, you know, and go from there.
Well, one thing I was going to suggest too, I hear a lot of talk about people who are buying like an acre of land. There are areas where you can get an acre of land dirt cheap, cheaper than you can get any house,
dirt cheap,
right?
Yep.
Now imagine if you were to get an acre of land in an area that you desired to live in, and is pretty private and quiet or what have you, and you also were able to get a trailer or something, right?
Yeah.
It was probably a couple of years ago where we were looking to get, you know, a trailer just to have one, right? And this thing was 3 bedrooms. I think it was
incredible. It had the little living room area, little dining and kitchen area. I think it may have had 1 bathroom on it, but it was incredible.
And it was nice. It was in good condition.
Excellent condition.
And they only wanted $2,500 for it.
And I'm, at the time we just didn't do it, you know. But $2,500, and it was huge. It was it was one of those that you hook onto a hitch. It wasn't the type that had its own motor and all of that, you know, but you hook it onto a hitch, but the thing was incredible. And I'm telling you, something like that on a property, I mean, a person can actually have a wife and a kid or two and something like that, you know?
Yeah, just as a temporary situation.
Just as a temporary situation.
So you don't have to worry about paying rent.
Yeah, or spending a lot of money either, you know?
So you get that acre of land, might depending on where you get it at, you might get it for $1,000 or $2,000, $3,000, maybe $5,000, and you get a trailer. You can get literally have your own place. And I know this is just you know, this is just one idea. Some people may not be up for anything like that, but you know, it's just a thought that I'm putting out there.
Another thing too is just like another thing I noticed too, right? They have these little tiny homes, right? And these things are so, I mean, they're cheap. They're going by how much? 5,000 was it?
Well, the only thing with that is he would have to build it himself.
Yeah.
You know, most of them are
you would
kids.
have to. Well, I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about like the ones that were around the corner.
Oh, he would still have to. They
You
just
have to do your own
they sell
plumbing.
the shell.
Yeah, they sell the shell pretty much. You get the walls, the windows, and all that stuff, but there's no heating, no water hooked up to them, or no electrical hooked up to them. So basically, we're talking about only about 5,000. And so a person can get like a couple of those, connect them together, and I mean, this is just an option. Do you run your own plumbing, run your own electrical, and your own heating or whatever? And I mean, we're talking about only for a few $1,000s. You know,
those are pretty nice. I was very impressed with them.
I was too.
But for someone who's an over-the-road truck driver, he may not have the time to do something. So that would be a long-term goal if you would consider that as something permanent. But they are very nice. But you would have to get your own plumbing hooked up, your own electrical, your own drywall, your lighting, your all of the things that you need to make it a home. You would have to get that. So if you don't really have the time for that, you would probably consider something that's already put together.
Already put together like the trailer. And like I'm saying, this is something that I feel, brother, that you should slowly move toward. Don't do nothing drastic. You know, like bam, you know, quit my job. And, you know, you don't want to do nothing like that. Just do it slowly. Find yourself a place that you want to live. Pray to the Most High about that place too, because I'm telling you right now, there's some stuff going on in certain areas that these demons have jurisdiction over certain areas, you know, certain demons. Now one day I'm going to talk about that, but I'm going to tell you, pray for the Most High, what's a good area to move into, and that's where you need to put your concentration on and say, okay, I want to move here. So now let me keep praying about a place, land, a home, or something, and just go from one thing to the other. And then save your money too. You know, you gotta save your money so that you'll be able to do some of these things, because these things gonna cost money. You don't want to go into it with a mortgage. I'm telling everybody, keep away from those mortgages as best you can. Save your money so that you'll be able to do it. And believe me, there's some deals out here that you would be shocked. I never forget one house they were auctioning off. It sold for $10,000. House already had everything in it, basically. $10,000. You know, there's some incredible deals out there in the world. You know, so.
Hope we answered your
I hope we answer your question. Yeah. So on that note, brother, we're gonna say keep on seeking the Most High, and shalom.
Shalom to you.